Good morning, everybody. It is Sunday, the 20th of June. Happy birthday, Mum. And it is also Father's Day. Happy Father's Day to all you dads. You're doing a great job. It's a very wet Sunday morning, and I'm approaching slowly and as quietly as I can, just to see if I disturb any unwanted pests, because something has been nibbling my onion tops, my onion leaves. Thank you to all the new subscribers. It's very much appreciated. Welcome aboard. Okay, let's have a look. It's been raining for about 2-3 days, so I've only nipped up to water in the greenhouse and have a quick look. Everything is growing like the clappers. Sun, it was mega hot on Wednesday, a bit cooler Thursday. Friday hoofed it down all day. Saturday a bit of drizzle, and today Sunday a bit of drizzle. I want to see how the leeks are doing. Yeah, very well. I planted them in that heat, so they've all survived by the looks of it, which is good. More weeds coming up between sweet corn. Right, let's have a look at these onions. Ooh. Yeah, something's nibbling. Oh, excuse the weeds. Something's nibbling the tops. You see that? Is that rabbits? I think it's rabbits. I thought the place was rabbit proof. I think there's only very, very small rabbits getting in. And they obviously don't eat as much as the big rabbits. Let's have a quick look in the greenhouse. Well, one of the greenhouses. Wow. I think as it's raining this morning, it's going to be quite a few jobs in the greenhouse. Wow, these aubergines are growing like mad. That's great news. And so are the cucumbers. I think I've got a little... Oh, let's get in the greenhouse and have a look. I've got my bag on, so I'm a bit restricted on where I can go. I think there's a pepper there needs potting on, so I'm going to do that. Right, let's have a look outside. Oh my God, look at the weeds in that tunnel. That needs doing, hopefully today. Yep, herbs are doing all right. I found something the other day. I don't know what it is. I don't think it's poo, but it was this lump. It was just sitting on the path like that. I'm not actually sure what it is. It's not poo. I'll have to have a further inspect. Oh, the water tank has gone up nearly 200 litres in the last few days, which is fantastic, because that was getting a bit low. Let's have a look at the fennel. Yeah, the fennel's perked up quite a bit in there, actually. You see through the mesh there? Stand back, is it better? Yep. Oh, and the lettuce. Yep, we're going to have to harvest some lettuce today, but we'll have a look at that later. Yeah, the weeds in here are... Oh, what's happened to that cabbage? Is it just... Has something got in there? Oh, and the broccoli's starting to blow already. Oh my God. You don't come up for 2 days, 3 days, and all hell breaks loose. Right, let's have a look in here. Oh, carrots. Yes. We have carrots, which, as I've said in many a previous video, they are my Achilles heel on the allotment. Just cannot get carrots for love nor money. Okay, right, well, the first things first, I've brought my Alp kit brew kit with me. Let's have a spot of breakfast. Right, let's get the brew kit set up. I've used this in previous videos. It's a very good bit of kit. It is... I'm not sponsored by Alp Kit, or they're not paying me or anything like that. I bought this with my own money years ago, in fact. I think there's actually a newer model out now, so you know, this is an older one. Much like the jet boil, to people who know what that is. Did I put my spoon in? Yes, there is. I actually bought a fold-up spork for it as well to keep in the top. So, bought an extra gas canister holder. So open that up, clip it on. There we go. Onto there. Take out the burner and screw it on. This is where I usually get it wrong, because I always is it working? See, for some reason I don't know why it's not working. I have to unscrew it and then screw it back on. And it's still not working. Why does it do that? I haven't cross-threaded it. Just blow a bit, like you do with the old N64 cartridges. There we go, it's working, is it? Yeah, because sometimes it only lets a bit out. And then you clip on, find the grooves in the side, clip it on. There we go. Can you see that? Let's see if I can raise this up. Here we go. Stay there, tripod. Right. Oh yeah, I bought this as well to keep in the side. Titanium spork. £5 off eBay. Right, let's get some water in. I'll probably boil the whole ½ litre. Again, take your rubbish home, folks. Bit of recycling. That's recycling day tomorrow, so I can get rid of that. Happy days. Okay, let's start this off. Turn on the gas. There is a piezo ignition on the side. There, you can hear the gas and a roar. Ooh, bleeder. That was a big old bang. Silicon lid with a drainage hole. Let's pop that on. I'll bring you back when it boils. It only takes about a minute, but there's no point in me waffling on for a minute while it boils. Okay, there we go. You can see that it's steaming. Let's turn it off. Now the lid does get very hot, as I've learnt before, so quickly off. There you go. Right, let's pour into, I've gone for some Quaker porridge. I don't know why my local Tesco garage doesn't do its own brand in there. All you do is remove that, pour it up to the fill line, if I can find it. Yeah, I think there it is. Pop that on there. Give it a stir. Give it a stir. Leave it for a few minutes, and in the meantime I'll get wrapped into the chocolate croissant. Happy days. All fueled up and ready for a bit of graft. Right, I'm just going to show you a couple of new purchases I picked up from Poundland the other day, actually. These are very handy. I need these for the new tunnel. Rather than building a door, all I do is put the clamps on the front there. It's just easier for me. I may build a door in future. Just on there, clamp to the net. So I've got 2 sections that I need to clamp on there. So that's what they're for. And just a small tin of WD-40 for £1 in Poundland. Because it's always handy to keep in the shed. I'm going to have a bit of a revamp of the shed soon and put a few shelves in there. This is always handy for spraying, you know, like your edging shears or your hand shears, or if you've got a hedge trimmer, spraying the blades. Just freeze it up a bit. Right, let's get the out kit packed away now it's cooled down. Right, I was just tidying up my rhubarb. I don't actually do anything with it, but I was watching a video from Tony O'Neill from Simplified Gardening. As I've said before, it is the best, one of the best YouTube channels for allotment or gardening. And he always waters his rhubarb. I've never watered my rhubarb, but I think it's about time I did. So I was just weeding through it. There was quite a lot of thistle and grass through it. And he always feeds his with, I think, manure and some sort of feed, maybe a comfrey feed, because I know he makes that. And you can actually make a feed from the rhubarb leaves, like a tea, like you can with comfrey and nettles. So, but I had a little bit of chicken manure pellets left over, so I've just sprinkled them in there, and they'll soon send their nutrients to the roots. To the crown, I should say. It's called a crown, isn't it? Got rid of some of the yellow dead leaves, because they can cause crown rot, it's called. But yeah, Tony's rhubarb stems are about as long as your leg. The leaves are about 1 metre wide. They're absolutely enormous. So I'm thinking this year, at the end of this year, I'll dig up this crown and split it, and I may plant it near where I'm building the new polytunnel, which I don't think I've shown you yet. Have I shown you that yet? I don't know. This was last Sunday I came up here. I still need to strim along here. Look at the bloody grass. So I've put the hoops up, well, roughly put the hoops up. I need to level them out. This, oh God, this second one's a lot higher. Oh God, I've got mud on my fingers. This second one's a lot higher. So that's a job for another day. I've just had a quick walk round while I was having my porridge. I've checked, I can't see where any rabbits are getting in, but something is getting in, because all my bloody beans have been nibbled. Look. And something's pulled up that. Something's had a nibble and ruined that bloody cucumber. Not cucumber, sweet corn. Get it right, Jamie. Still half asleep. So, it's a never-ending battle for me on this plot. Oh, I don't know what to do. Right, I know what to do. We'll just get on with some more jobs. I've just pinched out all the side shoots of my tomatoes. There was a lot, actually. One of them was about a foot long, and I've just tied them all up as well, because they were getting a bit flappy. So I've just used some jute twine. I did see a chap, Steve, from Green Side Up, yet another brilliant YouTube channel. Please go and subscribe to his channel. It's excellent, and he uploads quite regularly. He's a fountain of knowledge. Much like Tony C. Smith, he's a great YouTuber, absolutely brilliant to watch. So go and subscribe to him as well. Anyway, right, I've pinched these side shoots out. I'm going to give them a feed because they've started flowering. So just the usual Tom alright, I think. I've put a cane along the side here, and I've roughly tied these cucumbers. So I'll train them. I'll put some more, I'll put some more horizontal canes along so they can trellis up there as well. I've moved the bell pepper there, the yellow bell pepper there, because I've put the aubergines in the front so they get more sunlight. The chilies, I've taken the chilies and I've just popped them in the other greenhouse for now. I've just weeded around these herbs quickly as well. There was quite a bit of bindweed coming up there. This mint is going crazy. I'm so glad I've put it in the pot. I found another sunflower growing in one of my odds and sods that I haven't labelled in here. I've potted on this jalapeno as well. Found a big pot. I'm still waiting for my brother. Hurry up, Ross. I'm waiting for Ross to get me some big pots. Yeah, but here's my odds and sods. I have labelled some of them. Some pumpkins. These are the giant pumpkins. One of them's died off there. Can you see that? One of them's died off there. But this one's ready to go out, as are these. I don't think they're all pumpkins. Oh God. I think some of them are squash, normal squash. And I've got some bell peppers here and some more herbs, but they're not doing too great. I'm probably going to pot this on because I really want to grow some curly parsley. I really like the look of it. Not that anyone really eats curly parsley. Yeah. Oh, and look at this, the comfrey. Yes, we have some Bocking 14 finally. I'm really pleased. Oh look, there's some more squash there. Oh God, what are they? Oh goodness sake. I'll put them in there. No, will I? Because that might mix them up. Oh God. Right, I better find some room to plant that because they need to go in. In fact, while the ground is soft, do I do some digging or do I just wait until my day's off? Do you ever come up to the allotment with a list of jobs to do and completely do everything else apart from what you're supposed to be doing? I know I do every single time. Right, I'm going to go into the first tunnel. I'm going to work my way across. I'm going to pull out some weeds. I'll keep on top of it because I was weeding in there the other day and they're not too bad. Oh, while I was in the greenhouse, a very strange thing happened. Something came down from there. It was like a stone thud onto the ground and it was massive. I thought someone had chucked a rock from somewhere, but it was actually a baby red kite had come down and it obviously picked up something off the other plot. Something must have been dead over there. I don't know what it was because I think they only feed on carrion, don't they? Dead stuff. Anyway, enough waffle, let's get on. Okay, I've been up to a few jobs, but I am going to plant some of my seeds that I got for, do you know, was it 10 or 20p a pack? I think I said in my last video. I've lost track. I'm getting old. Right, I'm going to plant some curly kale in one of these little seed pod trays because I think I need to start getting ready for winter. In the past I've been a fair weather gardener. Pretty much I just come up here in the summer, so I have been guilty of that for many a year. So I am going to try and break the habit this year. I've just filled these trays with seed sowing compost, which is, I think this, by the looks of it, is a peat-free coir based compost. Let's have a look on the bag. Seed compost. Doesn't actually say. Doesn't say whether it's peat-free either. Who knows? Anyway, you should actually use peat-free compost because it is better for the world, for the environment. Destroying all those ecosystems. Right, I'm going to plant some calabrese as well. I've just harvested my tender stem broccoli. I'll show you that in a minute, but I'm just going to get these planted first. Oh, they're very similar seeds actually. They look like tiny little mustard seeds. Same sort of seeds as the curly kale. I suppose they're from the same sort of family. Brassica family. So now my sprouting broccoli are, not sprouting broccoli, my tender stem broccoli. A lot of them are going to seed, which is why I needed to harvest it. Let's put them back in there. So I will need to sow some more ready. Hopefully these will be ready winter time. What's that? Don't know, that didn't feel very good. Right, that's nearly done. Okay, what was I saying? I've lost track. Right, let's take my rubbish home, put that bit in my pocket. This is actually an old calabrese tray. These are the bigger headed broccoli, which I thought what the other ones were, because I prefer those, because you can just pick one, take one head home, or pick them all when they're ready and blanch them and freeze them. All right, let's give that a soak. Okay, they are there. shall I move these peppers? Yes, I shall, because they will overshadow those trays. Right, let's lift you off of there. So, calabrese and curly kale. Over there, that looks a bit... Oh look, it's got a little flower coming, look. Oh, that's good. Good sign. Cayenne pepper, that one is. This one is jalapeno. This looks very small, actually. So, right, let's go and have a look at the tender stem broccoli. And then the next thing, what we need to harvest. There it is there. There's a few suspect ones that are pretty much ready to flower or go to seed. Oh, God, I'm getting too fat for that bloody door. Right. Look at these. I'm really, really pleased with these. So I'm going to harvest a lot of leaves now. I'm going to have a salad for lunch when I get home. Look at these. These were the ones that I wrote off, and they looked so limp when I planted them. But I'm mega pleased with those. And can you see along the back here? I've got a lot of peas coming. Oh, I'm so excited about those. I've got a bit of room here actually, because those other peas are nearly ready to go in the ground. This has maybe given me an idea to plant them here, because I was struggling to find where to go. The fennel, yeah, they're doing all right. One's been had by slugs here, and that one's pretty much on the way as well. Because of all the wet weather we've had, there's slugs coming out of the ground here, there and everywhere. These cabbages, they're doing all right now. I mean, the other cabbages in the other tunnel are enormous. The leaves are enormous. Look at those. Look at the weeds. There must be something in the soil here. I don't know what it is, but probably because this hasn't been planted. This is the first time this soil's been planted in for 5 years. So, apart from the odd, I think I had 1 or 2 pumpkins in here that didn't do anything last year because I hadn't finished the tunnel. So, yeah. Right, let's get on and do something else. While the soil's quite damp with all this rain we've had, I thought I would roughly dig it over and go through it with the rotavator. The soil's absolutely lovely. Oh my God, you see that? I haven't even got anything planted in here. There's a bloody slug already. Oh God. Right, let's get rid of that. Let's chuck it over the hedge. Through there. Oh, it's never ending. Absolutely never ending with pests. But I love it. I wouldn't have it any other way. Okay, right. While I've roughly raked this out, I'm actually going to dig a little channel, sink some of this in, because the mistake I made with the middle tunnel was I didn't put the path in straight away. So let's get these boards dug in this tunnel, because it is a bigger tunnel. The beds are going to be a lot wider. So I'm just going to do a narrow path down the middle. One here. There's going to be a path along the back, which is what the kids suggested, so they can get along the back and water rather than hopping over the bed. And there'll be another path down here, so there'll be 3 beds. Quite a large one here, small path, large bed in the middle, small path, large bed on the side. So plenty of growing space. Okay, you get the gist of what I'm doing here. There's one of the beds. And no, I haven't just emptied the Hoover bag on my bed there. That's a little box of fish blood and bone. Hopefully the rain will just wash some nutrients in. I don't need to rake it in, it will soon soak in. This bit hasn't been planted in for many a year. Right, so this is going to be, I've just laid these out. This is what the bed's going to be like, and then there'll be, like I said before, a little path here, and along the back and along the front here, just for access for watering and weeds. Right, I think that's about me. I'm nearly done. In fact, I'll show you the salad I've just picked. Let's just put the chair back. Not that I sit on the chair. Ooh, that's what I use to rest my little tripod on. Right, let's have a look at this. This is what I picked in the tunnel today. So here is my tender stem broccoli. I'll have that for dinner tonight. And I've picked some, I think this is Lollo Rosso lettuce leaves, and some more salad leaves here. Where are we? I think these are all the same sort of ones. Yeah, straight ones. This one's got a bit of a curl on the edge. But yeah, so I'm going to wash that up and I'll probably have a bit of salad for lunch. Very tasty. Right, I think the rain's starting to come. So that'll be all for today, folks, and thanks very much for watching, and thanks again for subscribing, and please like my videos. It really helps out with the YouTube algorithm. And remember, the next time you click onto YouTube, just have a look and see what's Jamie up to. Right, just a quick bonus video on the end. I'm home now. I've been to the Scotch bakery and picked up some Corby rolls. Happy days. Because we picked lettuce and salad earlier, we are making bacon, lettuce and tomato rolls, which will be a lovely Father's Day treat. Whoa. Right. Bacon's not as crispy as I would like. So there's the bacon. Now here is our home-grown lettuce, all washed and ready to go. We'll have a bit of everything in there. A bit of the Lollo Rosso. Oh, I have washed it. What's that there? There's a bit of bloody membrane or something. Right. There's a different bit of lettuce in each. Here we go. A bit of tomato. And of course, it's got to be brown sauce. Just a smidge. Oh, look at that. Oh, I can hardly close it. Beautiful. Right, see you in the next video, folks. I'm about to go and enjoy this.